Nah, I can't trust these hoes. Niggas be shooting, but be quick to tell. So I'ma just stick to myself. Cause I can't trust these niggas. Nah, I can't trust these hoes. Don't trust no nigga, not even the way you rockin' with. Cause they switch up and stitch on you when you least suspect it. If you live in the street, you gotta keep protection. All up on my money, I be grinding while you niggas rest. I love them like a brother. And T showed me his true colors. Said he rock with us, but fucking with the suckers on the under. Lesson learned, be mistaken, I won't make another. Been fucking up, my family want me to do better. Trust is what's keeping everybody together. If we ain't got that, then how the fuck we go right together? I'm not a bad person, I just grew up with no guidance. And through the years, I learned the hand to feed you, don't bite it. My brother always told me keep the ones you keep around you. When you broke, they ain't here. When you got it, that's when they around you. Fuck the niggas, you don't need them. Rock by yourself, shoot by yourself, make music come up by yourself. I get on my own, I really don't need the help. I'm thugging on my own, cause I can't tell on my fucking self. How you shoot with me the first and start snitching niggas, bitches, say they hard, but they really ain't anything. Just be talking out his neck for the fame bitches. Put on the show for what a nigga really be that serious. How you claim what you don't got? I'm just being curious. Stay on your team, cause this beat shit is getting serious. I don't know who to trust. Everybody switching up. Fuck them. I can't trust these niggas. Fuck. I can't trust these hoes. Fuck them. Niggas be shooting, but we quick to tell. So I'ma just stick to myself. Cause I can't trust these niggas. Nah, I can't trust these hoes. Fuck them. I don't got no trust for none of you niggas. Fuck them. I don't got no trust for none of you bitches. I don't got no trust for none of you niggas. None of y'all. I don't got no trust for none of you bitches. None of you bitches. I don't got no trust for none of you niggas. None of you niggas. I don't got no trust for none of you bitches. None of you bitches. I don't got no trust for none of you niggas. None of y'all. I don't got no trust for none of you bitches. I don't know who to trust. I don't know who to trust. Everybody switching up. Everybody switching up. I ain't worried about a thing. I ain't worried about a thing. You know my day to flex on me. I don't know who to trust. Everybody switching up. But I ain't worried about a thing. I ain't worried about a thing. You know my day to flex on me. I don't know who to trust. I don't know who to trust. Everybody switching up. I can't trust these niggas. No, I can't trust these hoes. Niggas be shooting, but be quick to tell. So I'ma just stick to myself. Fuck them. I can't trust these niggas. Fuck them. I can't trust these hoes. RP lives, my nigga. RP lives, my nigga. Gang. Lives, my nigga. Gang.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I am your host, Pieces of the Puzzle, aka Sexy Pieces, Sexy Next, as well as Hollywood Next. So, I wanted to come in because I know I've been putting a lot of stuff in my community tab. And so, hopefully, you guys been following my community area. And that way, you guys get a chance to check out my posts. And then you guys should be aware that I am doing a Thanksgiving giveaway, giving in the name of love. Okay. So giving in the name of love, of course, has been inspired by a Step in the Name of Love by R. Kelly. Okay. So this Thanksgiving, I will be doing a Thanksgiving giveaway. All you have to do is like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to pick 3 random families that are in need. I might make it a little bit more fun. I'm not really sure as of how I want to make it fun, but mainly all you have to do is like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out, if it's going to be either Amazon or Walmart, but it's going to be delivered right to your front door. You're going to have to prepare the food. Now, I'm not sending no already cooked food to y'all houses, okay? So it's safe to say there will be groceries that will be delivered to your front door. So that will be a turkey, as I stated in my community post, and I actually have a picture of that post. Let me see. Let me get the post for y'all. So, yeah, it's very easy. It's just something that God put on my heart, and I wanted to donate something, and like I said, giving in the name of love. So again, it's going to be turkey. There will be boxes of cornbread. There will be everything you need to make your cornbread dressing, yams. I forgot to put potatoes, so it will be some potatoes as well. Macaroni and cheese. So you'll get the Velveeta cheese block, and then you'll have your elbow noodles. The collard greens. There will come in the fresh bunch of collard greens, and some dinner rolls. And I'm not sure if I put anything else up there. Let me see. Cranberry. So for those that like cranberry, and I might even throw in some dessert. I don't know about all that, but definitely, I'm doing a Thanksgiving giveaway to 3 lucky families that are in need for this Thanksgiving holiday, and you would just be getting groceries, and then you'll be able to prepare your meals yourself. Okay, so the food will be delivered to your door. If you have a PO box, I'll send it to your PO box, but it just needs to have an address where you can receive their groceries, and then you'll be able to prepare just for the holiday. Okay, so that's something that you guys can look forward to. Again, I will be selecting 3 families that may be in need. And if you ain't in need, it's just something that I'm doing, giving in the name of love. Okay, so with that being said, so much stuff has been going on, you guys. Hope all is well with everybody. And I hope you guys are having a great week so far. I know I be random when I come on my social media and everything. So I'm still working out some stuff behind the scenes, and then I will be able to present it to you guys at a later time. Always yelling free R. Kelly. Make sure that everybody that comes into the platform, please hit that like button. If you don't do nothing else, just hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you are new and you have undecided if you want to subscribe, hopefully you will choose to subscribe to the channel at the end of this live if you haven't already. And welcome to all of my new subscribers, because they are just coming in by the boatload, and the numbers are definitely going up. So I want to say thank you guys for all that you guys are doing in the support of this channel, this platform, and just spreading the awareness of what we're over here at Pieces of the Puzzle is doing, putting these pieces of the puzzle together one piece at a time. Okay, so again, shout out to everybody that is in my chat. Let's take a quick look. Let's see who we got up in the building. I know Tammy is here. Hey, Tammy. Jay Free's in the building. Zola, hey, girl. Karen is in the building. That's a Johnson. Girl, you might be my cousin or something. We got Rob Sancho. We got Medina X. Girl, I just love that name. That X is just, you know what I'm saying? We got my girl Yaya is in the building. Let's see. Alina Kozan. I hope I said that right. Okay, the consultant executive assistant. I love that girl. That's a position, honey. So yes, this is my first time here, and I subscribe. Well, thank you so much. I do appreciate you, and welcome to the platform. Over here, we say what we mean, and we mean what we say, and we keep it real all day, every day. Okay, so with that being said, I know I ain't been on the scene or whatever, so lots of stuff to unpack. It's so much stuff, like I in my description or in my title. There's so many trials that's happening right now. We got the trial of Ahmaud Arbery, then we got the trial of Kyle, and Kyle is the one from I can't even say the name right, but y'all know he killed 2 people, and he injured another, and then other people as well. So there's like 6 charges he's facing right now. And I posted that also in my community area. I see you, sis. Hey, D Slade. And so just to go over some of the stuff that has been posted in my community area, let's see. So we talked about the giving in the name of love. Oh, so R. Kelly's former cellmate, he was incarcerated with R. Kelly over in New York in the Brooklyn federal prison for hold on. He was there for 2 weeks with R. Kelly. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. So he was incarcerated with R. Kelly for 2 weeks. He was facing his own trial for what he did in the and at the the state capitol for the insurrection that happened or whatnot. So he created a comic book. Some people's taking it all out of order and wanting to put it in a way that they want to fit it. But I took it as a compliment that him and R. Kelly was doing yoga together. Yoga is really good for the body, the mind, and the soul. And it just shows the state of mind that R. Kelly was in at the time that his former cellie was incarcerated with R. Kelly. So I think that was really, really good. Hey, cool BJ, I see you, boo. I think that alone was just creative of what he did and to just expose what was happening in the cell with him and R. Kelly. So that was pretty cool. And then it goes to speak of the state of mind of R. Kelly and how his mental is and how he's doing well. Hey, hair options, I see you, girl. And so that to me was really, really good. And we always just want to put the positive out. We got enough negativity going on in the media, So it's always good to paint a pretty picture of somebody in an unfortunate situation. We want Kelz out of there. And I truly do believe that Jennifer Bonjean will be the breath of fresh air to get Kelz free from this situation that he's facing. Okay. So we hoping that, not hoping, but we know that she will be submitting her motion at the end of the year, early beginning of 2022. And then we just have to wait to see how that turns out. So, but in the meantime, between time, that's what's happening. Hey, Gospel Glam, I see you, Queen. Hey, girl. And so talking about the Kyle Rittenhouse, that is his name, Kyle Rittenhouse, okay? I took a photo of him in trial because he testified in his own defense today. And so it's all plastered all over social media. And so I felt like, hold on one second before I get into Kyle. I see a comment from Alina. She says, doing yoga will help his heart, mind, and spirit. Yes, it will. He needs this to help him survive the BS that he's going through right now. Prayers for Kelz. Amen. No justice, no peace. Right on, Young Black Wall Street. I see you in the building. Definitely hashtag free R. Kelly, hashtag free them all. Okay. And so this to me is just we want to keep Kel's name alive. We want to keep him, uplifted during this troubling time, and now especially around the holidays. And we know how much R. Kelly loves the holidays, and definitely Christmas is approaching real fast, and that was one of his favorite holidays. Okay, so we will be doing something special for that as well over here at Pieces of the Puzzle. Okay, so getting into we're gonna get back into R. Kelly. So please don't think that we're not going to talk about Kelz. We're going to elaborate on Kelz a lot, okay? But I just want to talk about some other stuff as well. Thank you, Alina. She says, your skin is beautiful, just glowing, Miss Hollywood. Oh, thank you. I think I have a special man in my life that I guess he's responsible for all this glow up. But, I'll be glowing regardless, but I still want to give my man Robert Lee some credit because he already know what to do. And I cannot wait to get back to the Shy as early as next week so I can be in his arms and just get loved all on and just be glowing even more. Y'all, your girl gonna be, you think I'm going now? Well, wait till Zaddy. Hey, Mrs. Muffin. Hey, D. Michelle. She's at Hollywood Next. Thank you for your dedication and hard work. Beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. I can't do any of this without you guys. It's the supporters. It's you guys that come into this chat, that hit the like button, that subscribing to the channel. It's just keeping the drive going. I'm trying to make it where I'm coming on definitely one time a week. But if I can get in more, I will. But you guys know that I am back at work. So it's not... how likely it is for me to come on often is really it's kind of slim. But again, while I'm in Chicago, I could probably come back on a little bit more or stuff. So, so again, back to Kyle Rittenhouse. So he's on trial again for killing two individuals that was at the protest, or it turned out to be a riot in the end. I want to say gosh, is it Kosha, Stosha? What is this city? I know it's in Wisconsin, okay? And so, and it's in Wisconsin for sure. Let me just bring up some of the content on that because there's so much going on in that case. With him. And let's see. So like I said, he took the stand in his own defense, because Kyle Rittenhouse, yes, trial is the most. His tears today of lack of was ridiculous watching this trial closely. Yeah, I got a chance to see a lot of it on my lunch break today, and I didn't really see any tears. It was crocodiles. It barely anything came out of his eyes. He was really, hey baby, you looking different tonight. Oh, thank you, Mano King. Shout out to you, Mano. He was really just not authentic. I saw through him, and my spirit was reading his spirit, and I personally feel he's guilty. First of all, he was 17 years old at the time of this incident, and he was they had a order for people to be in house, a curfew, okay? And so the fact that he wasn't in the house at 17 years old, you're roaming around in these mean streets of Wisconsin during this unrest, okay? And then he goes off and he has a AK 47 or AK 47, I want to say, but correct me if I'm wrong. And it's like, dude, you got this high powered rifle and you're walking around. That alone is intimidating. And then he portrayed himself as if he was medic, and he doesn't have a medic license, don't have anything related to medic. So the fact that he allowed himself to be out there like that, I was like, okay, so what's going on here? Listening to his testimony, he was trying to, I guess he felt like he has the gift to gab to get himself out of this situation. But two people have lost their lives at the hands of a 17-year-old. And to me, he enticed this entire situation because, and I know one of the witnesses came on as a prosecutor witness and came on and said that, he pointed the gun at them. But that case is not as severe as what happened to the people who was unarmed. Okay, so I just want to clarify that up because I did see that in my community post, a response that sometimes, you get these responses and you just be like, you know what, I'm not even about to give this no energy. So it doesn't make sense to go back and forth with anybody that is entitled to their opinion. But what I can do is come on social media and voice my opinion a little bit louder because I do have the platform to present my opinion. And so with that being said, hey Shay Dot, and I see you, girl. Karen E is in the building. I see you as well. I think I said that, but hey again. And so, but like I said, he put the one person that was shot and survived. Luckily for him, by the grace, he survived. But that was a high powered rifle, and so. Again, he put himself to meet in harm's way because, for one, he got walked through with a armed military guy who got him past the barriers where they had already had it blocked off. But he lied to get past that area by stating that he was medic. So for that, he already put himself in harm's way because you lied to get past the police. Trade yourself as if you were trying to help people that was in need, but then you looked at the one lady's arm. I mean, you didn't even do much. You looked at her arm, and then it was more. To me, he went there purposely to get something going and to try to justify his actions. You was holding a gun that you was not even old enough to carry. It was pretty much illegal. I don't think anyone I don't think he had a license to carry that high powered rifle. And then he put himself out there. So again, this is just my own observations of him testifying, and then just hearing what I heard today, and then going back to listen to the recap tonight. It's just, again, you're 17 years old. There's a curfew. You didn't respect the curfew, and then you're pointing this gun at people, which is very intimidating because some guy even saw him again and said, "Hey, you pointed the gun at me," and then you said, "Yeah, I did," but you claim on the stand that you said it in a sarcastic way. way, but he remembered you pointing a gun at him earlier prior to anything occurring. And even at this time, he had not yet hurt anybody with this high power rifle. But the facts are you literally sat there and you were intimidating, and you're 17, knowing you a coward, first of all, because you're 17 years old. So I mean, that right there, to me, I feel he's guilty, and that's just my personal opinion, because again, he was underage. He was holding a illegal weapon that was fully loaded with 30 rounds in it, and then you were you were brandishing it at innocent people, but you were claiming to be there to help people. And then when you shot the first guy, Joseph, and then you claim that he was running at you full throttle, but you slowed down, and then you claim he grabbed your gun, but you have a sling on you to hold the gun in place so it can't get snatched away from you, and then you have it in a ready to shoot position. So, and then the guy that you shot and killed was unarmed. Joseph was unarmed. So to me, that right there, he's guilty for Joseph. He's guilty for the second guy that he killed, and he's guilty for shooting the other guy, because like was stated in the trial, that the guy who did have a handgun, a 9 Glock millimeter, he could have shot him if he really wanted to shoot him. He was knocked down on the ground. He was distance away prior to approaching him. So if he really wanted to shoot him, he could have shot him. And he didn't have to walk up on him and do just a straight up walk up shot. He could have got him from a distance, because he did have the advantage when he fell on the ground and he was trying to readjust his gun. So, I just feel like he's guilty all around the board. I can't justify his actions. Even if I try to, fabricate something, I can't think of anything that would help this young kid, who's facing the rest of his life, and who should. I wouldn't want Kyle released on these streets, although he's out right now on bail. I would not want him out on these streets, because of he already killed 2 people in one night and could have potentially killed a third person, and no telling how many others could have lost their lives at the hands of this young man. And then when the prosecutor asked to bring in a piece of the evidence, that after he was released from jail on bail, he had a shirt taking it with some, I guess, people, supporters, whatever you want to call of him, and it said "free as fuck." So that right there was a statement that the judge did not allow to be presented in trial, and I think that should have been presented, but they didn't allow it to be presented. Just like the drone video, they did not allow them to zoom in on things, so that way people could have saw his intent. He had the intent. It was very malicious, and I just feel like he had that intent, y'all, and he should definitely be facing his demise for that. I mean, he did what he did. I see you, Clean Black. Hey, sister. I love you, so adorable. Oh, thank you, Mono King. Thank you. Definitely guilty here. Options. He is definitely guilty. And so, like I said, we just have to wait and see how this is going to play out. But the judge was acting kind of like Judge Ann Donnelly today. The judge was giving me that type of energy. He was fighting the prosecutor like he's trying to save this young man, and this young man is troubled. You can see it in his face. You can see it in his demeanor. You can see it in his body language. He didn't do good to me. I wasn't impressed personally with his testimony, and I'm not sure how the jury was, but he just gave me weird vibes and energy. Like, if he beats this, can you imagine what he will go off and do? I mean, he's going to feel almighty. He's going to feel like he's on top of the world. I think he will really go out there and hurt more people if he gets off of this one. So again, he's facing 6 different charges. 2 of them is, first degree. And then there's something else along the lines of murder of one. And then, of course, the attempted murder, and then any other of the charges that I'm not all the way familiar with, because I had not really followed the entire case. It's just something that they were talking about at work, and I was like, let me, my ears was listening. I'm like, hold on, something ain't right with this dude. And then listening to his testimony, I was able to come to this quick conclusion. But I will try to tune in and listen to more, and then I'll have more for you guys at a later time. Hey, Perspective Me, I see you. Hey, Felicia Fee. Hey, Queen Diva, I see you, girl. He will be found not guilty. Okay, well, I mean, hey, this is what we're here for, to voice our opinions and see if any of our predictions will come out the way we predict them. So I'm open to it all. I don't have a fork in the steak. And I definitely don't have a dog in the fight, but I'm on the unbiased side. I don't know the young man, his history, but I did hear a lot from the prosecutor as they was cross-examining him, and the fact that he wanted to be famous. Well, guess what? He's famous now. So I don't know if this is the fame he was looking for, but this is not a fame I personally will want. He has a judge in his pocket. Yeah, well, the judge definitely is, like I said, giving me that Judge Don Annaly vibe. In this case, she's trying to protect, he's trying to protect Kyle, when in Judge Don Annaly, she wasn't trying to protect R. Kelly. She was very biased. She gave me that bias, energy. And that's just kind of like the way I was reading off of her. And I don't want to offend anybody, but that's how I was feeling. We're discussing Kyle, and he's the guy that's from Wisconsin who killed the two people that was at the protest, and shot and injured another. And and he's complaining that he got kicked. Well, you should have been in the house. First of all, you're 17 years old. There was a curfew put in place. There was lots of stuff happening, and the riots was going, and he caught himself trying to play police officer, like, let the cops do their job. Let the medics do their job. Like, he didn't have a medic license, but he lied and said he was a medic. And just like, even after he shot Joseph, he ran off, and then he said that people were saying, get him, but that wasn't the case. They was like saying, why did you shoot him? Why did you shoot him? They wanted to know, why did you just shoot that man? Then he ran off, and then you got a gun, and then you're just like, you're brandishing it all over it, which is very intimidating. Like, somebody got a AK-47 rifle, like, that's very intimidating. So I just felt like, it was weird, the fact that he even felt that he had the authority to even go out there at 17 years old carrying, like I said, a high power assault rifle, with no license to carry that particular gun, or any gun for that matter. To me, he was looking for trouble, and I believe that he was the aggressive one that was out there. And of course he was, because the two people that did get shot and killed did not have a weapon, a gun, or nothing, and just could not have been more threatening than the person with the gun. What are your thoughts on the $450,000 for migrants, workers? Kind of off topic, sorry. I don't know anything about the $450,000 migrant workers, or anything about that topic, so I can't really elaborate on it, but I can look into it and then get back at you at a later live. So yeah, that's what I had to say, my spiel on Kyle, because again, I just, he was just, no, I wasn't feeling it. So, in other news, there was Will Smith. Okay, so Will Smith, he did a post, and he stated that he was jealous of Tupac. Y'all, Tupac is deceased, and all these years later, you're talking about Tupac. Tupac passed away in 1996, and we're in 2021. So it's like, dude, 25 years later, you're expressing that. You was basically hating on Tupac because you didn't have his swag. You didn't have that. You didn't have that swag that Tupac had. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing but a gangster party when it came to Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted a gangster. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like to me, he just. I don't know. He's just very, to me, Will's coming off as an insecure brother, an insecure man, and no woman don't want no man that's not secure. So, and then he probably just didn't have that swag. You saw how he was in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I can't even think of the theme. I was trying to think of the theme song. Something. my mom's, I was something that bad at school or something, and some y'all know the words. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but he just was like dingy or just kind of like nerdy to me, and just kind of like one of the type of people that just come off as how do you express it? Like he was like a wannabe. You know what I'm saying? He really wasn't. He definitely wasn't a gangster. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no gangster. I don't even know if he got a tattoo on his body. You know what I'm saying? So, and not that you got to have a tattoo to be a gangster, but I'm just saying, I just don't know. Like he just came off to me, just too gullible for me. And I don't know, Jada, that's her husband, that's her baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? They had that open swinger type of relationship, but that's between them. But I'm just saying, he spoke on my Tupac. I'm a West Coast chick, and so it's some West Coast over here, baby. And you don't be speaking on Tupac. Let him rest in heaven. Period. Okay. Uh, so that's how I felt about that. Let's see what else I got going on. Okay, I probably posted more on Twitter. So make sure you guys are following me on Twitter. My account is open temporarily, but I don't know how long I'm gonna keep my account open. So you might want to start going over there and subscribing, because if I lock it up, then you're gonna have to request to get in, and I don't know you. I might not let you in. So right now it's kind of open season. Just going over there to my Twitter account, which is Pieces of the Puzzle. Same way as the pronunciation of the way I spell it over here is the way you will look for me over there. And make sure you guys are subscribed to me on Twitter, because I do a lot of little tweeting and stuff. Now, as far as my Instagram, I'm trying, but it's trying to manage all these social media accounts. I don't know how people do it. I know how they do it. I can't say I don't, because I do. The way they doing it is because they have assistants. They have helpers, okay? They got people that's controlling them damn platforms. They ain't nobody just, But anyway, hey, Noella. Hey, girl. Hi, girl. Oh, my God. So let me tell you, Noella. So I was doing my online shopping, and so I had bought some more Estee Lauder cologne perfume, and then I had bought some, but is it Balenciaga? No, it's not Balenciaga. It's the other one. Kamari, go grab that box of cologne that's on my the thing in your sister room that I just bought, the little small box. You'll see it. It's like a sample of all the fragrances. Is it no, I can't think of the name of it. It's not. Is it Balenciaga? No, it's not Balenciaga. I gotta look at it. I can't think of the name. But anyway, girl, I was thinking about you. I was like, she be putting me on. She makes sure I'm smelling good and stuff. So I just want to shout you out, Noella. You are the best. Thank you for everything that you did. What is this? I can't even think of the doggone name of it, even though it's right here in my face. I can't even pronounce it. But anyway, this is what I got. Y'all probably could say it in the chat. But this is like some fragrance. What is this? This is well, I can't think of the name of it. It's on my brain, but it's just not coming out the way I want to say it. Gosh. Anyway, that's what I had purchased. I got that, a lot of more other stuff. It hasn't arrived yet, but it should be here soon. And so is it what is the name of this? This is irritating because it's like I know the name of it. Gosh. What is the name? Now y'all about to have me tripping. I'm trying to figure out the name. Okay, so anyway, let me read. Hey, TG, let me see. U.S. found guilty of committing genocide, 5 counts against Black, Brown, and indigenous. No news coverage. Try was October 25th. Really? Wow. Well, there's so many trials that are happening that a lot of people are not discussing, because even I remember one of my subscribers was sending me some stuff about when Obama and Hillary and all of them was being federally indicted, and so nobody talks about that. So there's so many different things that's happening that the U.S. States the U.S. states has found guilty on Black and Brown and indigenous people. They were indicted. Trial was October 23rd. 25th, the U.S. was found guilty. All 5 charges, no national news coverage. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I think this is Balenciaga. No, damn. What is the No, is it Bugatti? Bugatti? No. What? I can't think. I can't. It's crazy because the way they say it is anyway. Y'all know what it is. Y'all see it, and that's what it is. Okay, it's just they don't spell it the way it's said. Okay, so maybe that's a better way to do it. But yeah, I got all these little cute little samplers. Oh, and then this is the back, and this is how they actually look and stuff. And I shouldn't be advertising. They ain't giving me nothing for this advertisement, but I'm still advertising it because this is the fragrance that I am wearing and will be wearing. Bugatti? Is it Bugatti? Oh my God. You guys got me puzzled on this one. I'm going to have to call somebody because this is irritating. This is irritating. I ain't going to lie. This is irritating. Balenciaga, Bugatti. Is it Bugatti? What the hell is it? You're welcome, my girl. Stay real as you are. Thank you, Noella, most definitely. So we know, hey, what's the name of that cologne? Let me show you because I can't not say the name of it. Oh my gosh, she over there knocked out. Okay. Anyway, whatever it is, y'all see what it is. It's just if somebody could just spell it out the Bugatti. You know, this is a puzzle, and I gotta put the puzzle together one piece at a time, and I am puzzled right now, y'all. Oh my God, y'all know Bugatti, whatever. Oh my God, I think I'm saying it. I just can't think. Oh my God, watch when I end this live, be like, eh. But anyway, that's what I got. Bugatti. Is it? I'm done. I'm done. Okay, we're gonna move on to something else. Medina, she laughing at me. Like, you know, I'm just puzzled right now. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, girl. So, Lord have mercy. Okay, let's see. Okay, so wait. Let me get to this one thing. Hold on. Let me take it here. We're gonna take it up a notch. Hold on. Go back here. So, where did I find it at? It was somewhere down here. Okay. I don't know. I should have had this together. Baby, I'm getting closer to my dreams. Closer to my dreams. Okay. It must be Bugatti. I'm thinking it's Bugatti. Bugatti. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It was coming to me, Bugatti, but they spell it different. But it's definitely Bugatti. It's the rich people car. Right, Medina. The rich people cars. You feel me? So, yes, that's what it is. It's Bugatti. I knew it was a name. I just couldn't think of it for the life of me. It just wouldn't roll off my tongue. And it was really puzzling me. Thank you for putting that piece together, Medina. You is appreciable. All y'all is appreciated. But that right there, she came through. That's how you come through, honey. Um, okay, let's see. Is it this? Or is it the tweet? Mm, okay. Wait, is this the one? Okay, maybe it's this one. Nope. Wow. Can't never find something when you need it. Okay, I'll be ready next time. So anyway, okay, so yes, now Ahmaud Arbery. Let's talk about Ahmaud for a second. They're going to let the scumbag Rittenhouse off, but wants to lock Kelz up for like right now. That is gonna be something. Like I'm telling you, it's gonna be a serious situation. Um, Shout out to you, Joe Jenkins, for real. That's real talk. Um, Ahmaud Arbery. What are you guys thinking about Ahmaud Arbery so far? Like, are you guys following that case? Because I know their trials are literally back to back. Oh, before I get into Ahmaud, Kyle trial is potentially going to end next Tuesday. It sounds like they're going to be resting their case next Tuesday. So we should have some type of verdict as early as Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to deliberate. But this case has already been underway. I'm not sure how long it's been going on, but the facts are what I heard today. His testimony. I'm just not feeling him. I'm thinking this young guy really trying to get off of murder. Maybe laugh out loud. Listen, yeah, we got it now. It's Bugatti. It's Bugatti. It's Bugatti. Okay, it's Bugatti. It's Bugatti. So, yes, Ahmaud Arbery, y'all. Like, have you guys followed the case? If you guys know anything, I've been trying to tune in, but again, back at work, I'm not really able to stay in the media as much as I want to keep up with everything that's happening. But oh my God, one black juror problem. Watching this one closely. Sharpton was there today. Okay. Um, I did see, his mom. She, for the first time, she got a chance to see that video that we've all saw, but she waited till now to see it. And oh my God, I felt his mother's pain. Like, oh my God, like they really trapped him and like boxed him in, and then trying to justify it. And then, like they said, even the owner of the house, he didn't complain that anything was taken or stolen. And they're talking about, okay, big boats and trailer homes. So you think this black man is going to be able to just haul off a boat or haul off a trailer home? Come on now. Like the justification to me, how these Caucasians are, getting away with these crimes is just like unbelievable to me. And so I'm really hoping, even with the jury that they have, that they do the right thing. And because that man, Ahmaud, should not be deceased today. Like, I just feel so sorry. So I want to send my felt condolences and my prayers out to the Ahmaud family, because again, they have suffered a tremendous loss. And he was just jogging, and to just call 911 and say, what's your emergency? Well, he didn't call 911. He actually called the non-emergency number. And calling the non-emergency number, what's your emergency? There's a black man running down the street. So now you know what I'm saying? We already a target, unfortunately, because of the color of our skin. And then secondly, we guilty because of the color of our skin. We don't even really have a fair chance. And that takes me over back to R. Kelly, and shout out to Jennifer Bonjean, because what she is getting ready to do, and I'm claiming it, because I feel that she's the breath of fresh air that we needed to overturn this conviction. And I am praying each and every day that I don't have no doubt in her motion on how she's going to present this motion. I am overly confident, because she's overly qualified. So I'm overly confident that that this emotion is just going to be something that is just going to be music to all of our ears of supporters of R. Kelly. And so I'm really looking forward to reading this motion. I can't wait, because I've been researching her a lot, and just doing my background, and everything that I have unveiled of her is just, I have a new name for her. I don't know if anybody out there had come up with this name for Jennifer Bonjean, but Jennifer, if you watching, I want you to know that your new name is the cleanup attorney. Okay, I think that fits you. You're the cleanup attorney, because you come in and you clean up, and you get results. And shout out to my mechanic, because AKA Devereaux Mechanic, he did everything that he could, but the battle that he was facing, it wasn't likely that it was favorable, because we already saw the way that the judge was mishandling this case. I guess I want to make sure I'm using the right words. To me, she was mishandling this case from the start, with all the denials of the motions. I mean, he went through a pandemic that he had to be sitting incarcerated through, because she would not grant him a bond during the pandemic, and then just keeping him. in the back of my mind, I just feel personally that, and this is my personal opinion, it does not reflect the facts of the system and the way that they're handling this case. That's going to be for Bonjean to expose, and Koenig has exposed so much during trial. But I feel they mishandled this case because they wanted him so bad, and they felt that he wasted 6 years prior to going to trial back in 2008, which he was acquitted of. And so I feel that they want 6 years from R. Kelly, or as many as they can get. It was rumors being said that there was a deal on the table. I don't know how true it was. You hear all these rumors, but somewhere between 3 to 5 years. So they're getting that 3. He's already been incarcerated just about 3 years come next year. And so I truly do believe that Jennifer is going to. She has that piece of the puzzle. She has that key piece that we need to release R. Kelly. And I'm so excited. And I just can't wait again to see the motion when it comes out. Okay. So let me just, I got to go off camera for one quick second. I got to keep it together when I'm on live. I do. Hold on, y'all. I'm here. I ain't went nowhere. I just got it. I'm so self-conscious, and I'm the first to admit it. Okay. Everybody ain't able, but I am. Oh my God, that is so much better because, it was coming off, and I just, I needed to stick. Hey, Shelly. Let me see. Tammy says all of those lawyers were in on the fix. I don't know. I ain't claiming Devereaux. I ain't claiming Calvin. I ain't saying them two was in on nothing. Them my guys, and I have nothing but love for them. I pray for them each and every day. I pray for everybody, especially the enemies. I pray for everybody, but I'm not gonna say that about them because I was in that courtroom and I witnessed what I witnessed, and what I saw was a fight, and it was a fight. That fight was real, and Kanik was doing everything in his power, and he's just so humble, and he's not a clout chaser. That's what I love about him, and he's not running to the media. He's not trying to, be all in the camera. He's just a smooth, cool, laid back, professional attorney, and I'm praying that they can up his status, because to me he's an A-list attorney. He represented an A-list client, and he was the bomb. Yeah, she was, Joe Jenkins. I'm not going to go heavy on the attorneys because I know some of them are still on the case and some of them are still representing R. Kelly today. So I just want to, I want to be respectful and stuff and just say thank you to everybody that did what they could. But Devereaux Kanik, Calvin Scholar, they did to me as good as they could due to the circumstances. But when you have a judge that's not allowing all the evidence, like Jennifer said, it wasn't a fair fight. And so, and anytime the government has to cheat, then that speaks for itself. So again, she sees the cheat. I saw the cheat. You guys heard the cheat. I brought it to you guys every day that I was there. And so, yes, he did, Joe Jenkins. Canning did a phenomenal and excellent and outstanding job. Okay. He can't do no wrong in my eyes. I'm sorry. Cannon can't do no wrong in my eyes. So anybody trying to come for him, they can just hang it up, because it ain't gonna work over here. You can't turn one against the other over here. Shout out to Cannon. Get it. Mama got it. You already know what it do. Salute to you. Hey, T is Bloud. I see you, girl. Blessings to you as well. They most definitely cheat. They did. They cheated. I mean, come on now. We heard the inconsistencies. We heard the lies. We heard the I don't recall. I don't remember. We can go into that and keep being repetitive all we want. It's sound like a broken record today at this point, because we all heard it. I read it. Other people reads it. I read it from my own hand notes, and other people are reading it from, the transcripts. But my notes and the transcripts, as y'all can see, go hand in hand. Okay. So it is what it is at this point. Yes, Mechanic did especially for the little time he had. Absolutely. I mean, anytime you come in to this case at less than 6 weeks to trial. He came in June 21st. Trial was August 18th. do the math on that. That man came in there and he, like he said in the interview that I had exclusively over here at Pieces of the Puzzle, that in the short amount of time that he had this case, he had to go and do this case as if he was there from day one. Okay, he did just that in my eyes. I saw him fight this case as if he was on it from day one. I mean, he had all the information that he needed. It's just the judge was not allowing the information that he had to be presented. Like I said, even when they wanted to cross-examine the government witness and discredit them, and then you got witnesses that's opening doors, bringing up, well, my parents said this and my parents did that, so now we can't bring in the parents to question parents. Were you texting R. Kelly? I mean, these are the things that should have happened during the trial. I don't feel he got a fair shot at it because, again, the parents didn't get a chance to get cross-examined or direct examined. And then you got the witnesses speaking on these people. Then you got some people like Cash Jones. She never even came out and testified. So I don't know what her status is when it comes to that, but it's like, I hear you get out here on these different platforms and you trying to say you doing this and you doing that, but you had the opportunity to come in court and testify, but she wanted to do it by Zoom. They wanted her in person. Whatever the reasons were, she didn't do it. So what does that tell you? I mean, I can't make any excuses for anybody. And again, I'm not saying this in a negative way, or, well, it may come off negative, but I'm not trying to be, slandering anybody. I'm just trying to be, careful with my word choices that I'm using. But I mean, she was called to come in as a government witness and she refused, and she gave them all sorts of hell. And again, I don't know if they put out the warrant for her arrest and anything of that nature. Of course, probably not. I mean, she's all over social media still talking, but it's like you saying this and you saying that, and you had the chance and you did nothing. So for that, you get no points over here. Other people may be fooled, but I heard I was listening to Choke No Jokes channel, and I heard Shabazz, call her out, and he, whatever he said, she shut the F up. Okay, she did not go in further with him. I didn't hear no more exchange text messages. He didn't call out no more because he told her he was gonna drop some receipts on her, and at that point, it got real silent. Okay, so I mean, those are some observations that we have to be able to look forward to. But I'm not gonna go back and forth with all of that, because at this point where I mentally am in this fight for R. Kelly and his freedom is not going at it with anybody. I'm not gonna even get into how I may feel about the interview that he did tonight. I spoke to Shabazz once or twice, and I dropped that on my original channel, which is Hollywood Next. And so, I had my reservations about him, and I never really felt his sincerity. I did see him at the court. He did come one day that I was there. I did see him towards when they used his, it's almost like he knew they were about to use his information or a clip of his documentary inside of the trial. Now, as far as him, being upset about it, I can't confirm that because I didn't speak to him. I never confirmed if he was upset about it or not, but I just know that it was rumored out there that he was upset that they used a clipping of it, trying to discredit and prove that Azriel was in communications with her parents, and particularly her dad, her stepdad, allegedly. I don't know if he is, if he isn't, excuse me, but that's just how I feel. Karen says, thank you for giving us coverage to coverage on this R. Kelly trial. No matter how tired you were at the end of the day, you gave it to us. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys did appreciate it. T.S. Blout says, my brother is calling y'all. Hold on one second. What's going on with my big brother? My sister, I'm just tapping in. Okay, that's right. I'm on my live right now. Can I call you back? Yep, I was just calling to see. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good over here. All right. I love you, bro. I love you, too. All right. Later. All right. Yes, that's my big brother, y'all. It's my big brother. He checking in. You heard what he said. He checking in and stuff. If they wanted to really help him, they would have came in and let it be known for his sake. The trap was already set. It was set, definitely set. And even in the closing argument that Deborah O'Connor said, he said that the government, he basically called them out. Like, y'all allowed these liars to come in here and tell these lies on the stand now, and you guys did, and they allowed this to happen. And so he was just instructing the jury, like, don't even take my word. Go back, look at the evidence. The fact that they didn't even comb through the evidence and it took them 9 hours when you had hours of evidence, you had hours of testimony. I mean, it went on for weeks, and they brought in what they said 50 witnesses. So you couldn't have possibly went through 50 witnesses testimonies in 9 hours when it took 12 hours to do closing arguments. It was like 9 hours from the prosecutor. They did 6 hours in their first closing. They did additional 3 hours in their redirect of the closing, and then they did additional 3 more hours in the jury instructions. And so it's like, that's 12 hours. Okay, you do the math, that's 12 hours. So for them to come back less than 12 hours, that just goes to show you that this was already set, signed, sealed, and delivered. It was already set in stone how they were going to come with this or whatever. So it is what it is. And we got Jennifer, we got Kanik, and we got others that are out here that is speaking. And I'm thankful that she did the BNC news interview, because she was able to go on a platform that was against R. Kelly and biased to him, and always put out a lot of negativity and wanted to believe these rumors rather than these facts. And so for her to go over there and set the record straight, we want to salute to her and thank her in advance for everything she's doing, has done, and continue to do moving forward. Yes, thank you, Hollywood Next, for everything that you do. Oh, thank you, Joe Jenkins. I appreciate the support, the love, and it all. You know how this go. Let's see what else I wanted to say. So again, if you guys are just now tuning in, I am doing a Thanksgiving giveaway. It's something that God put on my heart. You guys don't have to donate, even though I put the Cash App in there. The description is just in case you guys wanted to donate to Giving in the Name of Love. Like Step in the Name of Love of R. Kelly is definitely been inspired by R. Kelly because of, it's something that I do anyway, but I'm able to do it here on the platform. Is always giving back to the supporters. So I will be selecting 3 families. It's random selections. So all you have to do is make sure, if you already subscribe to the channel, just make sure you email me that you are one of the people who want to be selected. So that way I can know who is in need. And that way I'll make sure to get the groceries delivery directly to your front door, or an address of your choice. If you're not okay with giving out your address, I understand, but this is the only way that I can do something for you guys, and just from the kindness of my heart, because again, I appreciate the supporters. I appreciate you all, again, especially the way the numbers went up in the month of September as well as the month of October. I just felt like, what? Oh my God, it's because of y'all. I got to give back. You know what I'm saying? And I do this anyway. If you guys may be familiar with my Mother's Day giveaway, if you are not, make sure you go and look at the video of my Mother's Day giveaway, where I did the Cash App giveaway for Mother's Day. So there was a lot of lucky mothers on Mother's Day who was able to get a gift, and I just, like I said, this is random stuff. I just do it whenever God puts it on my heart, and something that, and it means more when it comes from the heart. It's not coming from any other place. But again, it's just, it's the God in me. I appreciate you giving information that we would and get from the media, and Kanik working with what ingredients he had. He tried. Yes, he did. He did. He did. He really did. And again, shout out to my mechanic. Okay. You already know what it do. So definitely. Gosh, it was something else I was about to say. Let me see. It was slipping my mind. Okay. It was something I was about to say. Lord have mercy. Something. Let me see if I can remember. Let's see. Go back up. see if I can find it. Okay, so I like that she shared her guidepost of like Jennifer posted on Twitter. Okay, this is an old post. Like I said, I've been going back researching her, just doing some background, and everything that I've unraveled. I enjoyed everything she had to say. She even spoke about George Zimmerman prior to his arrest. She did a interview with the people that was covering that at that time, and she spoke from a defense attorney's perspective, and I enjoyed everything that she had to say. And just like I said, researching her, everything that I have unraveled, she is solid. And again, I'm gonna name her. I think the name I'm gonna give her is the cleanup attorney. I think that fits her uh her description of how she is a cleanup attorney, because again, she comes in after these wrongful convictions. These false accusers come in and they make these allegations, and she has done so much. I've seen videos of her walking lots of convicted people out from being wrongly convicted. She's done a lot. This is her calling. This is what she does. And then she even did pro bono work, okay, for people that's not even financially able to obtain an attorney like her. She's done a lot of pro bono work, and so for that right there is just girl, you is everything. Hair Option says Robert has a great team. He does. He has the best team ever. Shout out to Devereaux Kennedy. That's my guy, and I'm just so proud of him. But I was going to read to you guys something that she had posted. She said, trial or not, these are common sense guideposts we naturally use when assessing someone's truthfulness. And no, her mother's vague innuendos does not lead me to credit TR's claim that Biden digitally penetrated her. The other four, please, I've waited patiently. Okay, so this one is just the credibility of a witness. So part of your job as juries is to decide how believable each witness's was and how much weight to give each witness testimony, including that of the defendant. You may accept all of what a witness says, or part of it, or none of it. Some factors you may consider include the age of the witness, the intelligence of the witness ability and opportunity to see, hear, or know the things the witness is testified about, the witness's memory. That's very important. The witness's demeanor is also very important. And this is good information for us to have and to know. And I'm going to actually save a copy of this because I'm going to share this in my community area for us to be able to assess the way that she assesses. Whether the witness had any bias, prejudice, or other reasons to lie or slant their testimony. Okay, these are things that she's looking for. Is just wow, like, this is really, really good information. The truthfulness and accuracy of the witness testimony in light of other evidence presented, and inconsistent or consistent statements or conduct by the witness. And just reading just that little piece, and I haven't gotten yet down to the committee comment yet, but just that alone says that those are going to be grounds for R. Kelly's conviction to be overturned. Because if you the factors that you may consider include the age of the witness, the intelligence of the witness ability and opportunity to see, hear, or know the things the witness testified about, the witness memory. Okay, so that I don't recall and I don't remember, that's not good. Okay, the witness demeanor. I mean, that demeanor was very hostile towards the defense, but once the prosecutor, which side she was on, was questioning her, she was very comfortable because she was allegedly scripted. But once you got to somebody who's not scripted and you don't know what they're going to ask you, and they ask you all out of order, and then you thinking it's going to come this way and it comes that way, she was just all over the place. So to me, these witnesses, the memories and the demeanors is very important. And then again, whether the witnesses had any bias, prejudice, or other reasons to lie or slant their testimonies, those are factors. And these are the things that she's going to be looking at when she assesses R. Kelly's his transcripts of what took place in during his trial. And so I just know she gonna find all this stuff. These are the pieces to the puzzle that she gonna be like, yep, the age, the intelligence, the ability and the opportunity to see, hear, know the things, and what she testified about. She ain't gonna know none of that. The memory, the demeanor, just all of this stuff. So again, this is really good, and I'm thankful that she shared this on her Twitter account. The bracket portion of the instructions related to testimonies by the defendant should be given only if the defendant has testified. Okay, so he didn't, so you ain't got to worry about that. The portion of the instructions relating to age should be given only when a very elderly or very young witness has testified, which not too young, but okay. The bracket language or consistent should not be used unless a consistent statement is admitted. And because there was inconsistency statements, then a lot of the stuff that was admitted, I think she's going to find a lot wrong with the jury instructions alone. And I believe that's going to fall into the bracket of something called Reyes. Okay, I hope I'm saying it right. So if any legals out there, Reyes and what that means, just like men rea is another terminology in the legal system. Is questions that I have and want some better understanding. But of course, the stuff can be Googled. But I love to hear when the wise speak. I like to listen. Okay, and so some good news that I do have is that because of this case, because of this case, I have been inspired to register for classes at a university, and I'm going to attempt to get my associate's degree in criminal justice. So I'm looking forward to the summer of 2022, where I will be taking my classes. And I applied already for the school. They reached back out to me. They did their assessments. They set me up with everything that I needed to be able to move forward with. And so I got in contact with them, and it's from NAU. And so I'm looking forward to getting my associate's degree, which is a 2-year degree. And then after I get my associate's degree, then I can go back and get my BS degree, which is Bachelor's of Science. And so shout out to R. Kelly, because all this stuff is possible because of you and what you're going through. It inspired me to just go ahead and just get some legal knowledge into the criminal justice, and something that I should have done a long time ago, since it is in the family. But now this really just tipped the boat and was the straw that broke the camel back, to see the injustice and knowing what we're able to do out here. But I want to be able to do more, and I want to be able to speak their language and be able to talk. It's all about the language too. So just remember that everything is about the language. I tell you, you can be smart as you want to be, but if you cannot speak Spanish or Hebrew or Chinese or Japanese or these languages, and you go into these countries, you're gonna have to get you a translator, somebody that's gonna be able to translate what's happening to you and for you to get you through. But I'm learning more each and every day, because life is all about learning. And so thank you guys so much for the early congratulations. Classes don't start for me until summer 2022, but definitely this is what it is. And she said, hi, Felicia, this is Terry at NAU. I will be giving you a call the first week of April to talk to you about classes starting in May. Okay. And so and then she said, call or text anytime. And it was my pleasure in helping you. Thank you kindly. And so again, I'm thankful. I'm very appreciative. And I'm excited. I wanted to share that good news with you guys. Okay, so I think it's time to change my career choices because everything that I do is all about helping somebody, even being a nurse, being a former educator, a licensed foster mom. All that stuff just goes to show you that I have the heart to help other people because I see people in need. And when I was in dealing with my situation, a time where I was hospitalized, and even when having my babies, the way the nurses was loving on me and just nurturing me, I was like, you know what, I want to do this. Like, I want to help people. And so God just put it on my heart, and I was able to accomplish a lot throughout the years. But I feel like I want to challenge myself more, and I want to do more. And again, I need to know the language, because if I can speak their language, then they can be able to really hear my voice and get things out there and get things done and start working on, changing some of these laws. Because again, I want laws in place. Even now, I still can do this because I'm connected to a lot of people behind the scenes that's already out there in the public eye. And, I try to stay away from politics and stuff like that, but everything is all about politics. And when we don't realize that things are being political, it is political. And so it's just good to know. And so I'm really excited about it. Thank you guys so very much. I appreciate you guys and all the encouragement and everything, because again, it's going to carry me through the next 2 years, okay, starting 2022, May to be exact, okay. So I'm really, really excited about it. And I'm claiming it and I'm putting it out there, because when you put your mind to doing something, you follow through with it. And so I was able to share that first with Devereaux Canick. So shout out to Canick, because he's the first to know my plans and my inspiration. Of course, my mom, number one, but definitely because of what R. Kelly is going through, I was able to share with him what my plans are for 2022. And this is all again inspired by watching R. Kelly go through this unfortunate situation in his life where it's on the line, and these people just came in and just try to take away something that they didn't give him. And I just have a hard time processing it, but I'm staying well. I'm doing well, I'm staying well. And I appreciate you all. And just knowing what I know, I don't have to get on here and tell you guys or try to keep relevancy going. You guys know, just listening to the comic, that R. Kelly is doing well. I do want to share with you guys that Joycelyn did visit R. Kelly, and she is still in his life. And so whatever is going on between them, it definitely is real. I do want to confirm that Joycelyn has visited R. Kelly, and she is still visiting him, and she is still in communications with him. That is 100% fact. Okay, that's a fact. And so I just want to share that with you guys in case, because I know it's been in the back of my mind. What's going on, Joycelyn? You real silent, you quiet, but she moving the way her man got her moving. So I gotta make sure that I correct myself when I'm wrong. And if I said anything disrespectful to you, Joy, and I know you probably watching my platform, honey, I do apologize, because she's most definitely still around, and she moving the way she's supposed to be moving, because everything is a method. I guess they say it's a method to the madness. So I can definitely confirm that she is definitely in communication, and she has definitely recently visited R. Kelly. Okay, so I'm like, okay, well, let me know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I won't be out here looking like nobody's fool. So definitely wanted to clear that up. And I know I'm just so passionate. I'm a very passionate person. When I feel something and I feel what I feel, and sometimes I could be wrong, but most of the times I'm right. I'll say 9 times out of 10 I'm right, but that one time that I'm wrong, I don't mind to come on the platform and address when I'm wrong. So yeah, she's still with Kelz, and yeah, it's real. Okay, as far as her parents coming out here all on TMZ trying to get clout and attention seeking, and doing the most to address their adult daughter who has the decision, and then try to constantly keep this negative narrative going that, oh, she's being controlled by R. Kelly and she's this. No, she's doing what an adult does, and whether she communicates with you or not, I'm sure she has her reasons why she isn't. And I mean, and the way you guys have put this case out here and everything that you guys have done to conjure up these chumped up charges against R. Kelly, and then to go around and recruit all these different people to slander him and say what you needed them to say when your daughter was already an adult when she got with him, to for you to even go around and gather up other people to try to say what you needed them to say was it was just, it was wrong. And R. Kelly is the one that's incarcerated behind it, and you guys have no remorse. You guys are still out here thirsty, you know, dehydrated. You're not getting nurtured or your nutrients for starving yourselves the way y'all are, because y'all too focused on trying to be more than you are, and rather than accepting who you are and doing something about your future, if that's what you want to do. Like, you want to be in the limelight, but to try to take it from somebody to try to dim somebody else's light to shine, shame on you. You know what I'm saying? So we don't condone you. We don't accept you guys over here, and Joycelyn definitely has already blocked you guys. And for you to say that there's handlers doing this and there's handlers doing that, no, this is Joycelyn's doing. And I'm gonna say over here at Pieces of the Puzzle, we support her, and because we support R. Kelly. Okay. Now, talking about Tasha K a little bit, I did get a chance to listen to the Don Russell's portion of it, as well as Carrie Kelly. She kept playing this clip of Carrie Kelly, and she's leaving these cliffhangers out as if he's going to say something negative about R. Kelly in terms of allegedly having sex with his relative and potentially getting her pregnant. I mean, I thought that was disgusting of Tasha K to portray that and not even put out there what he said in terms of his response. So Carrie Kelly, if you out there, I'm gonna need you to call in, reach out to me so you can at least let us know what's going on, because you know, I did get a chance to speak with you at the trial a few times, and I didn't get a chance to exchange numbers with you, but I wish I would have. But if you out there, Carrie Kelly, we need you to clear this up, because Tasha K did the cliffhanger on you as she asked you these questions about R. Kelly, and we don't know the response. And so I just want to know, whatever you were able to share with us, please clear that up, because I know you said some things in the past, and then I know you said some different things at the trial, but I want to know where your stance are today. Okay, I am so wanting to know. It's very serious that I know, because again, you know, I try to be kind of like the cleanup attorney, and clean up the image as well, you know, and showing love and stuff. And I need to know where you stand in this fight for your brother, you know, and his rights that has been violated, as well as just his entire being right now. So I'm summoning you, Carrie. Okay, I think I got a good rapport with you, where you know, I can get you to hopefully call in. If not tonight, the number is 404, and maybe I should put that in my description as well. 404-618-2442. That way, at a later time, if not on air, off air, clear that up. I need to know what's going on. Okay. And so she talked about that, and then she was mentioning like Aaliyah. Well, he mentioned Aaliyah. She just said Aaliyah's name. I want to clear this up for you, Tasha K, because I don't know if you know what happened in court when Edmund came and testified. That's the guy who officiated the marriage for R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Uh, that marriage was false. It never was. It wasn't real. Basically, it wasn't real. That's the only way I can really say it to you. It wasn't a real marriage, and Aaliyah was never, ever pregnant by R. Kelly. There was never any there was never a doubt in R. Kelly's mind she was pregnant, because the relationship that you guys believe that they had, it was never a relationship. They were nothing more. She was nothing more than his protege. She was somebody who was he was helping, and she was helping him. They were helping each other, but it was never anything. And the way that this been portrayed out there for years is so sad and so unfortunate, because a lot of this stuff should have been cleared up. Yo, I'm on my live. Okay. And so, a lot of this stuff should have been cleared up. And so, because, people was putting this stain out there, and people was, trying to ruin his entire being, with the start of the rumors with Aaliyah, and then everyone else that followed suit after, was nothing more than a blueprint that was put together because they saw an opportunity in R. Kelly that they could take advantage of. And we see today in 2021 that he was taken full advantage of, and these people didn't stop, and they still haven't stopped. And now that he's incarcerated, they haven't stopped yet. And I want to say on air that I personally believe that R. Kelly is going to get this conviction overturned. That's why they set it for the next trial to happen in 22 for R. Kelly, because they know that Jennifer is going to come in and get him off of this as well. And so now they're trying to set it up to where, let's put him at trial, next year, so he can, face more charges of the same stuff. So this is why you guys gotta watch the patterns and of the way that the government is moving. And because I got a chance to sit in there and be amongst them, I felt their energy, and I felt their negativity and their spirits. And then when you listen to some of these people, you can kind of just read them, because see, and that's why reading is fundamental, because reading is going to be a very big part of me and the pursuit of my criminal justice career, because everything is about reading. Everything is a story. Everything is a storytelling, and it's about dissecting the story. So when a person puts a narrative out, that's a story. So they're going to put this narrative out. This is a story that's being presented. And now it's all about going through the story and getting the facts out of the stories. You have to be able to you have to be able to, like, tell what did you get out of this story? What did you get from this? And so once you're able to dissect it, and of course it's so much more to learn, because it's all about the communication. It's all about your professionalism. I'm going to learn so much. And again, I am so excited, because this is a long time coming. Like, I honestly I'm just really excited about it. Can I check in? Yes, you can, Robert Lee. You can check in. Definitely, babe. Thank you for coming in the chat. I see you, Daddy. The day you try to start a book, you will be sued. So try it. You will be sued. So try it. Okay, officially try. I don't know what that means. They gave him life. Let's see. Let me go back up and read some of these comments, because I've been missing some of y'all comments. And they had given him. Hey, baby, you're on my live.
I know. Could I check in too? Could I check in too?
Yes, you can. You can check in, baby. Hi, baby. They can hear. The people can hear you, baby.
Oh, okay. Hey, y'all.
Robert Lee, you funny.
I'm saying, bro.
They hear you, baby. Get to talking. Exactly. Who said that? Alvera, she said the license was never turned in. It's only good for 30 days. If it's not turned in, there is no marriage. Absolutely. Hey, Michael, I see you. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to Stephanie Luke. Shout out to Fath. She said, sis, they let my best friend's son killer get out of prison. They have a new law in all states. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. That must be so devastating. Um, let's
Why is
see.
everybody still talking about Aaliyah?
Baby, because it was brought up in Tasha K's interview tonight, and I was just trying to clarify some things about that.
I'm saying,
Everybody's saying hi, Robert Lee.
hi everybody. I'm saying Aaliyah, she has nothing to do with what they supposed to be trying him for.
Correct.
You know, it go back to, they tried this man based off his life. You know what I'm saying? How he living his life. They didn't try this man on nothing but how he living his life, his sex life. You know, everybody, everybody's not looking at everything the right way. You know, when it comes to these charges. These charges is ridiculous. It ain't them overcharging. It's them laying back picking and just picked him to be the one who they used it on.
Right.
So, yeah, the Jay-Z's and everybody else can look out because if they can do it to him, they can do it to them.
Absolutely. Yeah, the Mann Act, and the RICO,
yeah.
right? Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about they can do that to a broke Negro. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They can, it's crazy. So nowadays you can't call your man daddy. You know, he can't have his own set of rules how he want his woman, to live his life, the life together that he want to live.
You gonna spank me, daddy?
Spank you, baby. Spank you. Every other home to daddy can spank you.
No role play.
Oh, let me be quiet. Shit, I'm allowed to be like R. Kelly.
Oh shit! They try to lock you up, baby. We can't let that happen for you calling you daddy.
Another Chicago nigga, but a broke one at that.
Stop lying. Stop lying to the people. Ain't nothing about you broke.
I ain't famous.
Right. I'm scared for all black men too, Alvira.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, it ain't just the black man, you know what I'm saying? It's the Negroes,
right.
as they call us.
Yes.
I mean, the Mexicans, Latinos, they can look out for it too.
Right. Yeah. If you brown skin.
Because them the ones who they going after.
Yeah.
So we got to be more aware of how we sitting there, how we rooting on something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, somebody said it one time in the chat talking about, Robert Lee know what he was doing in Chicago. How the hell I know what R. Kelly was doing in Chicago?
Oh yeah, somebody did say that about you, babe.
I didn't hang out with R. Kelly.
They said that.
Hang out with R. Kelly.
They said that, but that's crazy because the accusations that against him is not even accurate. These are just chumped up, made up, extortionist type of accusations because people is just trying to benefit off of R. Kelly. They was eating off of his plate and leaving him with nothing. And so it's like, you hear these accusations, but then he wasn't facing any of these things. They put all this stuff out there, and then, like his lawyer said, he wasn't fighting the charges. He was fighting his whole entire life. Like his entire life was on the line. They brought up things of people who had no charges, no police reports, but yet he was fighting against all of that. So rumors are what they are. Rumors.
Let me say this. The state's attorney can have all charges against everybody. You know what I'm saying? That was, probably done in the past. Right. Trust me, they can have that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That might be what, they base that right there appeal on. Just that right there alone. Somebody been charged with something for stealing a handbag or stealing something. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So all type of stuff can be, investigated in this right here. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
The man coming home.
Absolutely.
And I believe he's going to come home just based off that motion that girl filed.
Jennifer.
Yes.
Yes.
The cleanup attorney.
Yes. 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 Oh, I love the way you talk. Oh!
She basically there, Cannon.
Hey,
Cannon
MVP.
Put everything in motion. Cannon put everything in motion.
He did. He said it. He did. He said it straight. He did.
So for people, for people to sit there and say, "Oh, well, he sit there, he the Titanic," they really need to, talk about people need to learn the law. I think the person who's
Baby
saying
be
it,
tuned in, ain't he, y'all? Daddy tuned in.
They need to go learn the law. Go learn the law yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because the question he asked, and they were laid back, they didn't know then, you know what I'm saying? Unscripted,
Yes.
is good on appeals as well.
Absolutely.
Because the appellate court will look at that right there as well. Wait a minute, hold it. They asked this question with the prosecutor, and they was able to answer. And then when he asked the same question in a totally different way, they don't know.
Right.
All that right there, all the objections and all that right there goes well. You know what I'm saying? The appellate court gonna look at, well, did they object to this? Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. Hair options. He's still daddy. He is fighting.
So, I mean, I wish he lay back and beat it.
Yes.
Because I want to see all the people who lay back and had all this right here that said, talking about, they talked to R. Kelly. He's doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the man doing okay.
Right. He's definitely doing okay. Definitely.
And everybody who claim that they got these connect with him and all that right there need to stop.
Man.
Stop it.
Man, the attention seekers is real. My
They're
Lord.
Talking about we picked the lawyers knowing good and well they ain't got nothing to do with picking no lawyers.
I know who did pick them lawyers though. I do know. That I know. And shout out to Monet, because she definitely, and her husband and the associates of their likeliness definitely had something to do with it. I do know that much for sure.
I'm talking about people who sitting there want to talk about lawyers, ain't putting nothing on no lawyer.
Right.
Claim that they famous and all that right there.
Y'all know who he talking about, baby. You a mad. Stop it.
Where you at? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Where you at? Are you paying anything on the lawyer? Show some receipts.
Right.
Show some receipts showing that you paying on the lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Show what lawyer you pay. Did you pay Cannon? Did you say you ain't had nothing to do with Cannon? Did you pay Greenberg? You know what I'm saying? Show what you had to do with Greenberg. You know what I'm saying? You claim that everybody should just be quiet and should have let Greenberg go ahead and do his job. Greenberg don't know what the hell he's doing, to be honest with you. I don't think Greenberg one of the best federal attorney there is. He took on Drew Peterson case.
I said that from the start. And I said that from the start. I said I didn't trust Greenberg.
He ain't had no business on that case.
And even the other lawyer, Doug Anton, he was a doggone entertainment lawyer, babe. He was not a criminal lawyer. What was he doing on the case? He's for entertainment. Right.
This was a fair case. He's a state lawyer.
He's fed in state, Greenberg.
Don't know what a state lawyer is and a fair lawyer is. A fair lawyer laid back take on fair cases. A lawyer who laid back, a criminal attorney for the state, take on state cases, like Drew Peterson case. He ain't had no business on R. Kelly case.
Well, he's a federal lawyer too, babe. But still, he is. But I still feel that Greenberg.
His law firm take on federal cases.
I don't know about the firm, but I know he does. He does federal and state.
Do he?
Yeah, Greenberg does. But at the end of the day, he most definitely was a problem. I said that. Like, as soon as I was listening to him, he was just, in the beginning, I was rooting for Greenberg because he came out so strong. If you guys go back and look at some of his original videos when he first came on the case, he was fighting for Kelz, same way Jennifer fighting for Kelz. But then something happened along the way, and his tune changed. His consistency was gone. He started saying, "Oh, he couldn't come to court because his toe was infected, or he couldn't do this because of that." And I'm like, "What?" Now he can't even get a motion for bond until 2020, and I'm like, what is they play? He played with that man time, and he changed his tune, and he wasn't fighting for Kelz the way I wanted to see him fighting for Kelz, and then he was on Twitter more than he was paying attention to his client, and then knowing what we know now, he was withholding, not withholding, but he was like he just wasn't a very efficient attorney, in my opinion. And I'm not trying to slander him or anything like that, because he is still representing him in Chicago on both state and federal. But we have to wait and see if that changes. But for now, while he still is, I just want to be careful with, the choice words that I use, because again, I'm trying to stay in the professional realm of what's happening and stuff, because again, the channel is growing, we're doing good over here, and baby, I just want to thank you for just holding me down and keeping me grounded and keeping me humble and keeping me focused on what's important and versus what's not, and keeping me away from the negativity and all that drama. Oh my God, it's so disgusting. Baby, I love you, I thank you. You are more than a man. You are just you haven't said. You know?
Baby, that's what a team do.
Yes, definitely.
I'm a team player.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I'm so happy to be on your team, on our team, and team us. Okay? Team us.
Yes, it is.
I can't wait to get back to Chicago next week, babe, so I can cook us a good Thanksgiving dinner while I'm giving dinners away. I can't wait to cook for us. So I'm really looking forward to, you know, to Thanksgiving and spending my first Thanksgiving with you, babe.
I might have a surprise for you when you come.
Oh my God, you always so full of surprises. Stop. You don't have to do all that. Unless I ain't gotta cook, then I'll be happy.
I'm going to have a surprise for you.
So did that mean I don't have to cook for Thanksgiving?
Yes, you have to cook.
Oh my God.
Yes, you have to cook.
I have to cook, babe.
Yes, you have to cook.
All right, if you say so. Bonjean is a blessing. Yes, the chat said Bonjean is a blessing. Greenberg lied. I just hope Greenberg keep his head in this case and not all on Twitter. He didn't file any motions that would have prevented all of the lies from coming into the trial. Exactly. And he could have filed a lot of motions prior to trial even starting.
And that's my reason why I said what I said.
Yeah, because then Cannon wouldn't have had done so much, because he would have gotten most of that taken out.
I believe that he withheld stuff from Cannon.
I wouldn't put it past him, to be honest. I mean, it's speculation, as our opinion, but hey.
Yeah, but attorneys do that. You hear me?
Yeah.
It's just like in a state case. A guy go to trial. I'm saying, finna go to trial with an attorney. He said, well, I don't like what you're saying. You fired, and hire another attorney. The other attorney have to get the paperwork from him. Everything he got. Somehow he left out this right here. I'm trying to think what case that was. The attorney withheld certain part of the
evidence
case from the other attorney. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That could have helped. This guy here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then they had to come back on the appeal with the paper, saying, well, at the time the attorney laid back. He didn't know that he had not given all the records over. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sucks, but I mean, that right there, what attorneys do. You know what I'm saying? They try to keep their name. Greenberg, he wanted to be a high-powered name in Chicago. So, I mean, everybody who laid back go to him. He got pictures with certain individuals and all that right there, showing his celebrity status. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of his lawyer status, I mean.
Yeah, we want to see lawyer credibility and things, not so much of, fame, because,
I wouldn't hire him as, no name brand lawyer who laid back out a name and ain't run a case, but it's good, good for copping out guys and all that right there for what?
Yeah, and even the talk of him saying, pleading and running charges concurrent to the charges that he's facing in Chicago. I'm like, what are you talking about? R. Kelly ain't even guilty. He was railroaded.
For him to say that, you hear me? He trying to say what type of attorney he letting everybody know what type of attorney he is. You know what I'm saying?
He's not a strong attorney. I wouldn't want someone like that, honestly. And this is no disrespect, but I just would not want an attorney representing me when I know what I've done and didn't do. And when R. Kelly is consistent about he's very consistent about saying, he's innocent. And I could feel his innocence. I see his innocence. I saw the documentary. I wasn't amused by it. I was appalled. I was like, is this for real? Like, these people is just so scripted. It was like they was literally scripted. It wasn't organic. It was fake to me. And I would have never convicted him in the public eye based on those accusations. Everything has to play out in court. And even though everything went to court and went to trial here in New York, I still personally, I don't agree with that verdict. Just like Jennifer, I have to agree with her. I'm not gonna acknowledge that verdict because it wasn't a verdict of integrity. It wasn't done the right way. It was done in a cheating manner, and so I don't count cheats. So if you want to get a person, get them the right way. Do it and allow all the evidence to come in. Don't withhold the evidence. The judge withheld the evidence. She didn't want this in there. She didn't want that in there. She didn't want him to cross-examine his own witnesses in a manner that was going to show his innocence. She wanted them to just all be bad actors. And so I think Cannon did great by not putting them all out there because we didn't get a chance to hear it all because it didn't matter no way when they wasn't going to be able to be questioned in a way that was going to be sufficient to the judge. It was like her way or no way. And so it was wrong. It was all wrong.
Look at what she said. If everybody look at what she said, right? Mm-hmm. I'm talking about when she was talking to that other news lady and she pointed out something that everybody probably missed it. And she pointed out their rules. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, you could be the person at their own rules. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And what Cannon did, he said, okay, well, y'all made the rules. Okay, well, here, let's play by them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's play by y'all rules.
Right.
You made a ruling early on a motion saying that this right here wasn't going to come in, and then you allowed it to come in.
Right.
You can't do that. Can't do that.
Oh no.
So she pointed out stuff just a little something she saw. You know what I'm saying? And then she pointed out the charges. They overreached. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did.
They overreached. You know what I'm saying? To just get around the statute of limitation. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because they knew they did not have no case against him.
Anything else, if they would have came with statutory rape or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The statute of limitation was
ran out.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it's just like with this case in Chicago. I mean, a jury lay back and saw the tape themselves. They realized that wasn't R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And the girl wasn't the girl.
Right.
A lot of people say, oh, that was him, but that wasn't the girl. So, which one it is? You know what I'm saying? See, people can't have it both ways. Mm-hmm. You can't have it both ways. A jury found him not guilty. He shouldn't. That called double jeopardy right there.
Yes, it is.
That is double jeopardy right there. Now the feds want to take the charges up when they could have been took the charges up. So now the statute of limitation wild on that. So now how have they laid back bringing it up in Chicago? The statute of limitation.
Yeah, like she said, they could have went after R. Kelly a long time ago when all this first occurred. But for whatever reason they didn't, and then they allowed the time to run out, and now they want to come with this. But then I just want to really emphasize R. Kelly never had sex with any underage women. I want to put that out there because people need to know. He never had sex with any underage woman. He didn't never have sex with Jahanda Pace. That's a fact. And that's something the evidence should have been able to be shown. But again, the judge was not allowing this evidence to come in to show his hand of innocence. and everything they let come in was a bunch of disgruntled liars that got in there and was very inconsistent and told all these different stories. And so because of that, we saw what happened. But I just want to point out, he never ever has sex with no underage woman ever. Okay. And so I just really want to emphasize that, because there's too many people saying girls, what girls? There was never any girls. Everybody was above age. So we have to stop saying girls. And he never was in a relationship with Azriel. And one of my subscribers pointed that out. And I definitely want to put that out there. Never was in a relationship with her, and even if you go back and listen to the Gayle King interview, he said they're like my girlfriends. He never claimed anybody to be his girlfriend or his woman or anything like that. So I just want to, really point that out there. So let's keep that narrative going. He's never been with underage girls. He's never messed with no girls, anything like that. And these people came in there and lied on the stand and told what the government needed them to tell to get him convicted of Mann Act and sex trafficking. And you have to ask yourself, what is Mann Act? What is sex trafficking? Do your research, find out the charges he was dealing with, find out the charges he was facing, and then you'll understand it had nothing to do with even the allegations that was out here. All the rumors, the yearning in buckets, and the can't leave and can't go nowhere, held captive, kidnapped, all that stuff. Kidnapped? How? How's he kidnapping anybody? And he's a superstar. You're gonna know who he is wherever he goes. So kidnapping? Are you for real? So that right there, I just.
And I want to say something else.
Yes, back.
Everybody speak on Joycelyn.
Yes, they're together. She just recently visited him.
Yes. No, I'm saying everybody speak on why she didn't testify and all that right there. Testify to what? If you pay attention to what the little girl did, the other woman, what's her name?
Which one back?
Angelo's daughter.
Oh, Azriel.
If you pay attention to what Azriel said, you know what I'm saying?
When they had the fight?
No, I'm talking about afterwards, after the fight.
When she said, you're going to go be in jail with your boyfriend, Twiddle D and Twiddle Dumb?
Right.
Yeah, she claimed that's who he was with.
After all that right there, she never showed up in court to proceed with the charges. Now, pay attention to this right here.
Mm-hmm.
Why she never showed up in court to proceed with the charges? See, because she knows Joycelyn had more than what she, on her than anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, she didn't show up to proceed the charges against Joycelyn. Thinking maybe Joycelyn was going to lay back and just put it all out there, what she doing.
Yeah.
Joycelyn came out and said nothing. Let me tell you, a closed mouth is the best mouth to ever be.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
What y'all want to do? Get out there so that, the feds can sit there and say, okay, well, here, we got this right here showing that you lied about this right here. And she ain't, might be telling the truth about everything. And they just lay back, just do her the same way they did him.
Yeah, cherry pick.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, so, hey, why not be quiet? I ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? That's my family who's sitting there looking like fools, claiming that they was here for me. And she made them look just like damn fools. Just what they look like.
I can't answer that, Felicia. I'm sorry. Some stuff, when you know what you know, you don't have to get out here and put it out here unlike other people. So I just sit back and y'all will see more. And once y'all see more, then you guys will be able to be like, okay, now we see why. Okay. So all I can tell you is that she definitely did visit, and she is definitely around, and she ain't went nowhere. And it's a fact. I have that 100% fact. And I do want to elaborate on Tough Woman. She says, Greenberg went about things the wrong way. I sure wish he had never done that Gayle King interview. And then Felicia said that Greenberg was in the kitchen. He was there. He was right there behind in the back area. So because when the camera went around, you saw Greenberg, and it's like, wait a minute, that's your client out there, and you did nothing. You allowed this madness to go on. You allowed Gayle to insult his intelligence and play on him, and just that whole interview shouldn't have happened the way it happened. And definitely Greenberg mishandled the entire case. And that's just my personal opinion. Again, my opinion is my opinion. It does not reflect the facts of what's happening around this case. It's just my personal opinion. That's my quick disclaimer. But I just want to say that I personally feel that he did not do right, and I feel so upset about it. Yeah, I
as his
mean,
attorney,
yeah.
giving him advice, I would have told him don't do no interview.
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't have. And even if he wanted to do an interview, he shouldn't allow what was happening in the interview to happen. And he was right there. But you put someone else out there in the front who was a fraud and manipulated people, which is Daryl Johnson. And he sat there and took money from people and he was just a fraud. He was a scammer, and it's like you, his attorney, you in the same room and you did nothing to go and aid and assist your client. Like I really didn't like that, and I have so many reservations because of it.
There's a lot of people who changed their opinion. I'm talking about, I went to an anniversary party. Remember the anniversary party I went to last weekend?
Yes.
It was a guy there with a messed up, totally different opinion. Oh, man, that nigga should never did what he did. What did he do? What did he do? I'm talking about me and that, Kel friend were there. You know what I'm saying? It was his family anniversary. Mm-hmm. And we both asked him, what did he do?
Right.
If you would tell us what he did, you know what I'm saying? Man, y'all know he did that. How do I know what he did?
Right.
I'm talking about from what I heard in that courtroom. I'm from you reading the transcripts and everybody else, from what you wrote and what
I didn't read the transcripts, babe.
I know. No, I said from what you wrote, from being in that courtroom, making your own transcript, and from what everybody else reading off the transcript, showed all this right here was just, the kidnapping and all that right there. He held them hostage. And everybody would say, oh, well, he had their brains, held hostage. How they held? Baby, I got your brain held hostage because you can walk anytime you want.
Mm-hmm.
Where's you at?
Right.
And where I'm at.
Facts.
So how's that hold somebody hostage because two people love each other?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? The little girl was upset. Ariel was in love, and she fell out of love because she laid back. I guess Kel wasn't giving her the attention she wanted. So that's why she did what she did. Got up there and told her lie. Oh, she thought she was going to be more famous than behind this right here. Oh, well, I couldn't get fame like that right there. No, you had fame. Yes. You had lots of fame.
Yeah, she'll never get that again. She can go out there and try and get it out the mud, but that A-list celebrity and thinking that was cool what she did, I'm just like, and then I mean the acting, and then the dad saying she took acting classes, so it just goes to speak for itself that she was performing, and it was wrong on every. She's not sleeping good.
That man sat there on that guy's show and sat there and said, my daughter got up there. She was, she lied. She told some lies and she told some truth.
Brina B.
Uh-huh. So, I mean, I guess it was up to us to figure out what was lies and what was truth. But he knew what was lies and what was truth. Just listen to this. He telling y'all. He telling everybody. He told everybody who listened to dude's show what was lies and what was truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. If she got up there and lied, she committed perjury.
She definitely did. And that's why I'm not understanding, why more wasn't done, because of the fact that she got up there and was inconsistent, and they had to pull up the transcripts of what she said to the government, not once, not twice, but several different times, to help her refreshen her recollection, just for her to say, I see it there, but I don't recall.
I did say that.
Yeah, and she said that. Absolutely.
I didn't say that. I don't know how the governor got that. I didn't say that.
Right. She
mean,
put it out there like they lied on her.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So now it's a lot of perjury that was done. Period.
Yeah, he did, Felicia. Her daddy said she did what she had to do, and that's why she didn't want him there, because she was lying, and basically she didn't want to do it all in front of her dad. And then she got there and talking about, oh, that girl is, oh, that's just it's just wrong.
That's just what her daddy said. So if her daddy know all this right here, mm-hmm, then her daddy should know that she committed perjury.
Oh, definitely. I'm sure he watched my platform. I'm sure he's in the chat right now. And I'm sure he heard it when I read my handwritten notes from everything that was done in the courtroom. I mean, I was accurate. I was literally on point about everything. So it goes hand in hand with the transcripts for those that's read it and those who reads it.
See, I'm talking about, I heard guys sitting there talking about the man and child molester. How the hell is he a child molester? How the hell do he get all these titles? A child molester, a kidnapper, I mean, come on.
Make sure that everybody that comes in the chat, you guys hit the like button. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. And also, don't forget, I am doing giving in the name of love for Thanksgiving. You can be selected to be one of the 3 that I will be giving out groceries to for Thanksgiving. You'll receive it at your door on November 22nd. It gives you enough time to get things clean, prepared, and ready for Thanksgiving. It's something that God put on my heart, and I want to give back to the supporters as well as the subscribers that are on this platform. So this is something that you can do. All you have to do is hit the like button. Send me an email. My email is hollywoodnext@gmail.com. Let me know you want to be one of the winners, and I will be choosing the winners on, I want to say, November 20th. So that way I can get the information to make sure that the arrangements are scheduled so that you can get everything on the 22nd of November. Anyway, go ahead, babe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm talking about this. It's a lot of people who really need to listen to this whole, just listen to the whole trial. Listen to everything that's being read.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just listen. And if you listen, you will hear everything. I'm talking about, this girl said she was 17 years old, but she was at a hookah bar before. At 17. You go to a hookah bar at the age of 17? I mean, her daddy said they had strict raising, you know what I'm saying?
Right, because she came from a 2-parent home.
Yeah, upraised, you know what I'm saying? They had a better home.
Right.
He made sure both his kids had cars, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He was this big time on one time where he laid back, he out now, you know what I'm saying? But he laid back, he had, he gonna teach R. Kelly how to make money. he tried to show that ignorant son of a, how you gonna try to show somebody who got more money than you how to make money?
Right.
The man know how to make money. All he got to do is just write a song and it's a hit.
Exactly.
What he need with a Theodore?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What do he need? Why do he need your wife to lay back and drive? He was trying to give her a job. Just give her something. Exactly. And she didn't want what he was giving. So, I mean, y'all wanted more than what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Y'all pawn your daughter. You pawn your daughter off. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to admit to that right there.
Right.
You pawned off. You sold that girl.
Yeah.
You sold her. And now you want to come back and reclaim her. You know what I'm saying?
He claimed he sold her. He claimed he sold her for some bricks. Through the former manager James Mason, and I don't know what's going on with James Mason. I'm definitely gonna find some time tomorrow on my lunch break or something to try to research what's going on in his case, because we ain't heard nothing else about his case. When will he go to trial? Because he was federally indicted for threatening the Savages, and so it's like things that's happening to all these people around is just vanishing. No follow up, no nothing. Daryl Johnson as well. I know, he recently was indicted, but I still want some follow-up information. So I'm going to do some homework when I get a little time, especially next week when I'm there with you, babe. I'll be able to, research a lot more and do more.
Yeah. I mean, we got to keep hollering the real stuff. Free Kelz.
All day. They see what it is. Free Kelz.
Everybody lay back. Everybody, want him to be guilty, and he's not guilty.
Not at all. Not at all.
I mean, I don't care, how they see this. People sitting there, how people want this right here to be, but it's not what they think it is.
Right. Exactly.
That's that man's private life. His bedroom life is his bedroom life. I don't care if he got 5 women sleep with him at one time. That ain't my business. You know what I'm saying?
Let me find out you got 5 women, Robert Lee.
Baby, listen, how could you get mad? Huh?
What?
If I can have it like that, how could you get mad? Don't hate the player. You know what I'm saying? Hate the game.
Whatever.
I'm talking about everybody hating the player. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why niggas want to call him child molester because he got younger women wanting him. Shit, look at him. The man singing to their hearts. You know what I'm saying?
So what happens if I get with Kelz?
Man, he sung to your heart and took me. He took me away from me. I can't give none of that to him.
I can't leave my Robert Lee. They said I wanted R. Kelly and I ended up with Robert Lee. I got Robert Lee. He's a solid Chicago. I love my Chicago, baby. Shit. You the best thing yet. You the best thing. That's Robert Lee, y'all. That's all Robert Lee right there, y'all. You see it?
I'm listening to that guy, Angelo said he's from the street. Nigga, if you from the street, nigga, stop all that right there. Whoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You call him all the blow. Come on, man. You said he was a player.
Right.
You said he was a player. What kind of player doing that? Nigga, you back down off of them. You know what was happening? Your daughter was out of college.
Man.
You and your family, y'all wanted more than anything. You know what I'm saying? And y'all to get what y'all want. Now, R. Kelly was a child molester, a bitch motherfucker, and all that. No, stop. The man is who he is. So you got to give it to him.
I mean, like you say, don't be mad at the game,
That's the player.
Yeah, don't hate the player. Exactly. Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Hey, sexy Janet. Girl, you should have let me know you was in Vegas. I was number 45 minutes away through flight. I could have met you up there. Don't be coming to Vegas and not call me.
You got winners and losers at this game. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't win.
Right.
If you think Kelz lost, then man, you got it mad.
Yeah.
You got to at the same time.
Yes.
Because Kelz still got friends and brothers here in Chicago.
Absolutely.
And that still love him.
Absolutely.
And we ain't gonna misjudge him at all.
Never. Free Kelz all day long. Free Kelz.
Everybody want to sit there talking about how he hangs up at high school in Chicago, how he was at McDonald's and all that. Okay, what about that?
Right. I mean, right.
Could you put any proof up there? If any Chicago 17-year-old girl from any high school up there on that stand saying, was on YouTube, on that documentary saying, yeah, he met me when I was 17. How many of them from Chicago, since you said he was up at the high school messing with the young girls,
none
how many was on that stand?
None from Chicago.
How many was on that show?
None. They come from Florida. They came from Florida. And no Chicago
niggas who sitting there saying it, all you Chicago Negroes who sitting there saying this right here, where is them young Chicago women who can put they forth in this state also?
Right.
Where they at?
Right.
Till Fox open up the door here. She opened up the door here. How many of them stepped up?
Definitely. None.
My point. See, everybody laid back, you're so quick to say something because somebody put it out there and said this right here. Hey, that's just like saying he telling something. How the hell do I know he told something if I ain't seen him tell? You know what I'm saying? Because Jim Beam said it.
Jim Derrick got
Jim Beam can be a damn lie. You know?
Right.
Jim Beam can be a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? He could be the fucking lie that laid back, If you watch The Godfather told his son, the person that come back and tell you, go sit down and talk to the enemy you in first, that's your traitor right there. So them your traitors right there who's sitting there telling you, oh yeah, he told something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
How do you know? How? Was you there when he was telling it? People got to, come on. I don't want to know whatever happened to common sense. I went to the penitentiary, did 28 and a half years, come back out here, ain't no damn common sense out here at all.
None.
The law ain't even common sense.
Preach.
Just like that, what they did is not no common sense. What they done in this man is not common sense. And where the people at? They all stuck off without any type of common sense. Oh yeah, he's guilty. Yeah, man, you see that trial, man? Man, yeah, man, they got killed, man. Yeah, man, he should have did that dumb shit anyway. What did he do? Exactly. Where's the common sense part of this? What did he do? See, when it hit home, then y'all want to holler. It's just like guys were saying all the time, they've been coming up from Springfield getting pulled over. You know what I'm saying? Well, nobody trying to hear him. It took weeks to lay back get pulled over when he was a state senator, and now all hell want to break loose. You know what I'm saying? Come on. It got to hit home.
Right.
Wake up, people. Common sense do apply. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And we get, it ain't about whether you black. You know what I'm saying? It's about you being a human being, period. They don't want to lay back and claim they got these so-called constitutional laws and rights. You know what I'm saying? Your civil right.
Right.
Your constitutional right. Your bill of rights. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They claim we have these things. You know what I'm saying? But here, they don't want to exercise them rights.
Exactly.
They violated all his constitutional rights.
They sure did. Wow, baby, you so deep, but I'm gonna get up out of here. Mommy got to go to work in the morning, and so and I gotta wrap with you. Yeah, I know, and I'm fit to call you and get on in that bed with you through this phone. So anyway, baby, I thank you so much. We thank you over here at Pieces of the Puzzle for coming on and expressing yourself. It's always appreciated. You're more than welcome to come anytime you get ready. And I thank you for all that you brought to the platform tonight and everything that you're constantly instilling in me each and every day. You're so appreciated, babe.
I just hope all you bloggers just keep pushing that narrative.
Definitely.
Free R. Kelly.
Thank you, Dad. Free Kelz.
All
right. I love you.
I love you too, babe.
Okay. Later. Well, there you have it. From the one and only that's true to me, y'all. The one and only that's true to Hollywood. That's Zaddy, y'all. That's Robert Lee, y'all. That is Robert Lee. I want to say my condolences to you, Fath. I'm reading the comments, and I want to just let you know that my condolences goes out to you, my love. You're in my deepest prayers. Miss Janet says, next, I was dancing, eating, drinking, and on the strip. Girl, you was all up in Vegas with it, huh? You girl. Chicago is still standing for R. Kelly, and I know Chicago is standing for R. Kelly. And if this really was a Chicago thing, like everybody tried to make it appear to be, then why, like my man said or my husband said, why was there not a lot of people with these accusations coming from Chicagoans. No Chicagoans came forth and said R. Kelly did nothing to them. These are people that come from outside of Chicago. So again, I'm just not for it. Shout out to you, MVP Podcast. Can you please email me, because I've been having a hard time trying to find your channel. My email is up there in the top corner. If you can email me your link, then I can touch the link and I can share the link, so that way, we can get together, because I definitely want to get you back on the platform, and I definitely want to come visit yours. So if you can just email me your link, would be highly appreciated. I was looking for you and looking for you and looking for you, and because I'm not always on social media, I was unable to locate you, but I was looking for you. I really was. And if you email me tonight, MVP Podcast, I'll subscribe to your channel tonight, and then I'll share it in the description of this video for others that can come and look for you in the platform. So thank you guys so very much. That is my time. I don't like to leave like this, because you never know when I'm going to come back, but I am going to be committed to coming back. Potentially this Friday, or for sure one day this weekend, and then we're gonna get 3 winners for the Thanksgiving giveaway, which I've titled it "Giving in the Name of Love." So if you are someone out there that is in need of Thanksgiving meal for you to prepare, if you read my community post, you will be cooking your own Thanksgiving meal. This is not a meal that's going to come to your front door. This is a meal that I'm going to order the groceries, and I'm going to have it shipped directly to your front door, or an address of your choice, where you can get your groceries, and you will be able to prepare yourself a Thanksgiving meal. And all you got to do is like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and email me. So when I choose a random people, I don't know who you are, don't know what part of the world you in, long as you got a Walmart and an Amazon and they deliver, you will get fresh groceries delivered to your front door. We are giving in the name of love for R. Kelly for this Thanksgiving season. And I look forward to blessing 3 families to prepare meal for Thanksgiving. If you don't need it, please let somebody that needs it. All you have to do, again, like I said, is like this channel, subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and email me, so that way I will look through the email. You don't have to say much. All you have to do is say, "Hey, next." Giving, and all you have to do actually is email me, giving in the name of love. That's what you're going to do. Email me, giving in the name of love, and I'm going to respond to you. If you get a response, you are my 3 winners. And then once you I'm going to get the information, I'm going to ship it right to your front doors. You're going to call it on my live that I'm going to do on the 22nd, the day that you should receive your delivery. Or maybe even I'll wait the day after that you guys would have gotten your deliveries, and then you just call in, let me know you got your deliveries, thank me, do whatever you want to do. But this is what God put on my heart to do something. If I could do it for everybody, Lord knows I would. But I'm trying to, just do something now, because I don't know what I'm going to do for Christmas, because I know that's also another big holiday for R. Kelly. So definitely going to be doing something for Christmas. I'm thinking about, I know R. Kelly has an album called The 12 Nights of Christmas. So I don't know if I'm going to do Cash App giveaway for 12 days. I don't know what I'm going to do, but whatever God puts on my heart and my mind, I'm going to follow his path, and I'm going to do that for some lucky subscribers. So this is something that I try to do often, annually. This is my first Thanksgiving giveaway, given in the name of love. I like that title. This is something that could be a trend for doing. Donations are not required, but if you want to give in the name of love, my Cash App is up there at the top. Everything that you guys donate to the platform is always going to come back to the supporters and the subscribers for these type of giveaways. I do Mother's Days, I do Father's Day, and Thanksgiving and Christmas. Okay, I don't think of any other holidays I could think of. Maybe Valentine's Day for a lucky somebody who don't have someone in their life and just need to feel loved. So I want to just encourage each and every one of us. I want to uplift us all, and I want to always do what God puts on my heart to do. And so that's something that he's put on my heart to do this year, and that's what I'm going to do. So I want to thank each and every one of you guys. I appreciate you all. Remember, keep God first in everything that we do, and always yelling free R. Kelly. So in the meantime, dear friends, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. Whoever doesn't love does not know God, because God is love. Shout out to my mechanic. Shout out to Calvin Scholar. Most definitely, last but never least, the cleanup lawyer, Jennifer Bonjean. And salute to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm yours truly, Sexy Pieces, aka Sexy Next, aka Hollywood Next presents. See you guys on the next one. Pieces.
Red's not supposed to be green, like faith's not supposed to be seen. The sky's not supposed to touch the ground, and a square's not supposed to be round. The moon's not supposed to touch the sun, and a two is not supposed to be a one. Said the heart's not supposed to weigh a ton, and forever's not supposed to be done. Winter's not supposed to come in June, and I am not supposed to have the blues. There are so many things that are not supposed to be, except you and me. There are so many things that are not supposed to be. Ooh, baby, yeah, except you and me. Night's not supposed to be long, yeah. No one is supposed to be alone. Understanding is not supposed to be confused. That the wind is not supposed to lose. Like fire's not supposed to freeze. Like joy is not supposed to grieve. Like you are not supposed to leave. What I said I'm not supposed to leave. He is not supposed to have your heart. Baby, we are not supposed to be apart. There are so many things that are not supposed to be said. You and me. There are so many things that are not supposed to be. It seems just like no season changing, or this earth with no creation, or a heart and no feelings, or a sickness without healing, just like a frozen spring, or a bird with no wings, just like a song that I keep. That's how my life would be. Like the night skies with no stars, or lonely road, no holding hand walks in the park. That's how it would be if we were apart. There are so many things, yeah, except love. So many things that are not supposed to be. Like having no every, like having no earth to breathe, like having no rain for the sea. There are so many things that's not supposed to be, not supposed to be, except you and me, baby. Yeah, yeah, babe, yeah, except you and me.